Here are 53 oddly useful life hacks from Grandma that you'll wish you knew sooner. 1. Honey for burns. For minor burns, apply honey after rinsing the area under cool water. Honey soothes pain, reduces inflammation, and prevents infection thanks to its natural antibacterial properties. 2. Don't order drinks at restaurants. Restaurants hike up drink prices by up to 400%. Grandma always ordered water. It's free, healthier, and keeps your wallet happy. 3rd, store full bedding. Sets in one pillowcase. Fold your sheet set and tuck it inside one of its pillowcases. It keeps your linen closet organized and makes finding a complete set effortless. 4. Always use butter, not margarine. Butter has better flavor and performance for baking and cooking. It gives cookies, pastries, and sautéed veggies that rich classic taste. 5. Cornmeal or grits for ants. Sprinkle cornmeal near ant trails. Ants eat it but can't digest it, disrupting the colony naturally, and it's safe for kids and pets. 6. Soap in drawers to repel spiders. Cut up scented soap like lavender or peppermint and place it in dresser drawers. The smell keeps spiders far away. 7. Fry leftover egg mixture with breadcrumbs. Grandma didn't waste food. Leftover egg mix? Add breadcrumbs and fry it up into a tasty golden snack. 8. Olive oil or cooking spray for sticky messes. Oil dissolves stickiness. Rub a little on stickers or tape residue, let it sit, then wipe away easily. 9. Wet tobacco for bee stings. Soak tobacco in water and place it on a bee sting. Nicotine reduces swelling and numbs the area, a true back-in-the-day fix. 10. Always pack snacks. Whether you're running errands or heading on a trip, bring snacks. It saves money and stops you from grabbing unhealthy food on the go. 11. Crisco for squeaky hinges. If a door hinge started to squeak, Grandma didn't run to the hardware store. She grabbed a dab of Crisco shortening, rubbed it on the hinge, and opened and closed the door several times. It worked like a charm, and the noise disappeared without any harsh smells or chemicals. 12. Lemons for greasy surfaces. Cut a lemon in half and use it like a scrubber on greasy stovetops, countertops, or cutting boards. The citric acid in the lemon cuts through grease, while the fresh scent deodorizes. Add a sprinkle of baking soda for extra scrubbing power. 13. Ice for injury recovery. At the first sign of swelling from a bump or sprain, Grandma reached for ice. Wrapped in a towel, an ice pack applied for 15 to 20 minutes helped reduce inflammation and pain. Repeat hourly during the first day to minimize bruising. 14. Butter helps swallow food or pills. If someone had trouble swallowing a pill or dry food, she would coat it lightly with butter. The fat made it glide down more easily, especially for kids or anyone with swallowing difficulties. 15. No carpets in the kitchen. Kitchens are prone to spills and crumbs. Grandma believed carpets in the kitchen were a magnet for bacteria and odors. Instead, she used linoleum or tile floors and washable mats she could toss in the laundry. 16. Keep wet wipes by the toilet. Wet wipes, stored in a neat container by the toilet, provide a cleaner finish after using toilet paper. Grandma always kept biodegradable wipes for hygiene and comfort, especially for guests or children. 17. Rubber bands to keep cut. Fruit fresh. After slicing an apple or pear, she would reassemble the pieces and hold them together with a rubber band. This trick slows oxidation and keeps fruit from turning brown in lunchboxes or the fridge. 18. Pre-cut fruit for easy snacking. Grandma made healthy eating easy by pre-slicing apples, melons, and grapes and storing them in airtight containers. It encouraged healthier choices when snacks were needed in a hurry. 19. Make and freeze muffin batches. When she baked muffins, she made extra and froze them. After cooling, the muffins went into freezer-safe bags. A quick microwave warm-up turned them into an instant breakfast or treat. 20. Deodorize mattresses outdoors. A sunny, dry day meant it was time to carry the mattress outside. Sunlight and fresh air naturally killed odors, bacteria, and dust mites. She'd leave it for hours, flipping halfway through. 21st. Use every bit of your ingredients. Grandma wasted nothing. Citrus peels became zest or natural cleaners. Bones turned into broth. Vegetable scraps were composted or used in soups. She stretched every grocery trip by using food from root to tip. 22. Hydrogen peroxide for bloodstains. For fresh bloodstains, she would pour hydrogen peroxide directly on the fabric. The bubbling lifted the stain. After blotting, she rinsed with cold water and washed as usual. 23rd, rice in salt shakers. Salt can clump in humid weather. Grandma added a few grains of dry rice to absorb moisture and keep it flowing freely from the shaker. 24. Use residual heat when cooking. She knew not to waste energy. After turning off the oven, she let casseroles and roasted veggies finish cooking with leftover heat. Plates even got warmed inside to keep food hotter longer. 25. Cut sponges in half. Cutting a sponge in half gave you 2 for the price of 1. Smaller sponges were easier to grip, fit better in tight spots, and doubled the lifespan of your cleaning supplies. 26. Boiling water. For stains, boiling water poured from a height could blast out berry or beet stains from fabric. She always placed a bowl under the item to catch the runoff and repeated if necessary. 27. Brown sugar for better bacon. Before baking bacon, she'd sprinkle it with a little brown sugar. It caramelized in the oven, creating a sweet and savory glaze that made breakfast feel special. 28. Toothpaste for crayon marks. Kids got creative on walls. Grandma grabbed white toothpaste, not gel, dabbed it on a cloth, and gently scrubbed crayon marks off paint. It cleaned without damaging the wall. 29. Use nearly expired condiments creatively. She checked the fridge for almost expired sauces and used them in marinades, dressings, or dips. Ketchup, mustard, mayo, nothing went to waste if it could flavor a meal. 30. Sugar for a burnt tongue. Burn your tongue on soup or tea. Sprinkle a little sugar right on the spot. Let it dissolve. It soothes and speeds up relief from the sting. 31st. Baby powder for sand removal. At the beach, she'd sprinkle baby powder on sandy feet. It absorbed moisture, making it easy to brush off sand before getting in the car. 30-second salt for red wine spills. Spill wine on a carpet, blot it, then pour salt over the stain. As the salt dries, it absorbs the wine. Vacuum it up, then treat any residue with soap and water. 33rd, vinegar to freshen the microwave. She microwaved a bowl of water with a splash of vinegar for 5 minutes. The steam loosened food splatters and neutralized odors for easy cleanup. 34th, coffee grounds as odor neutralizer. Used coffee grounds placed in a bowl in the fridge absorb smells. She swapped them weekly for a natural no-waste deodorizer. 35, freeze herbs in olive oil. Chop herbs like parsley, basil, or dill and freeze them in ice cube trays with olive oil. Pop one into your cooking for instant flavor. 36, store bananas away from other fruit. Bananas release ethylene gas that ripens other fruit faster. Keeping them separate helped apples, avocados, and citrus last longer. 37th, dry sponges in the microwave. Microwaving a wet sponge for 60 seconds killed germs. She let it cool before using it again. Fresh and sanitized. 38th, store plastic wrap in the fridge. Cold plastic wrap was less clingy and easier to unroll and cut. Grandma always kept it in the fridge for fuss-free storage. 39. Freeze grapes for chilling wine. Frozen grapes in white wine chilled it without watering it down. It was her go-to hack for summer evenings. 40. Old socks as dusting mitts. Slip a clean sock on your hand to dust blinds or baseboards. It reached tight corners and made cleanup fast and fun. 41st. Wooden spoon over boiling pot. She placed a wooden spoon across the top of a boiling pot. It prevented foam from spilling over, saving cleanup time. 42nd. Binder clips to organize cables. Binder clips on the edge of her desk held charging cords in place. No more tangled mess or searching for the end. 43rd. Ice water revives. Wilted veggies. If lettuce or celery went limp, she soaked them in ice water for 30 minutes. It restored their crispness and saved them from the compost. 44th, newspaper to deodorize shoes. Stuffing old newspaper inside sneakers overnight drew out moisture and odors, keeping shoes fresher between washes. 45th. Clean cheese graters with a potato. Grating a raw potato. After cheese lifted, stuck bits and cleaned blades. The starch helped pull off residue for easier scrubbing. 46. Reheat pizza with a cup of water. Microwaving pizza with a cup of water in the microwave kept the crust from turning rubbery. It helped retain texture. 47th. Tennis ball in dryer for fluffier towels. A clean tennis ball in the dryer bounced around to separate towels, making them softer and cutting drying time. 48th. Freeze soup, flatten bags. Laying freezer bags flat saved space and made them faster to thaw. She labeled each bag clearly for easy meal planning. 49th, toothpick to check cake doneness. Poke a toothpick into the center of the cake. If it came out clean, the cake was done. No guesswork needed. 50. Reuse pickle juice to marinate veggies. She never tossed pickle juice. She used it to pickle onions, carrots, or even green beans. A flavorful, no-waste trick. 51. Washi tape to label leftovers. Washi tape on containers made it easy to write dates and contents. It peeled off cleanly and helped reduce waste. 52nd. Silica gel packs in toolboxes. She dropped silica packets into her toolbox to keep tools dry and rust-free. A great reuse of those little packs from packages. 53rd, lemon wedge in the fridge. A cut lemon in a dish neutralized odors and kept the fridge smelling fresh. Replace it weekly for best results. There you have it, 50+ clever little hacks that made Grandma's home smarter, cleaner, and more joyful. Try just a few of these and see how much easier your everyday life becomes. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more of Grandma's timeless wisdom.